Wondering which billionaire is winning the space race? Well, these three space enthusiasts we will discuss today bring a collective net worth of $400 million to fund their out-of-this-world dream. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Richard Branson, all three incredibly rich men, have decided to put a vast sum of their wealth into creating a modern space race. No doubt, the promise of increasing the reach beyond this planet is thrilling. Before diving into the details, be sure to subscribe to TechWave and click the notification icon to watch more interesting videos. All three billionaires and the space companies founded by them have a few different goals and varying visions for achieving them. But that doesn't change the competitive nature of their pursuits. And these ultra-rich men have never appeared more competitive than they have at the start of this month. Along with the announcement of Bezos traveling into his own rocket, Branson also announced his flight to outer space on a suborbital joyride. Bezos completed his flight and returned to Earth after the successful launch of Blue Origin into space. Branson's flight also took off without a hitch just 2 days before Bezos' flight. Which billionaire is actually winning this commonly named space race? Well, it truly depends on your perspective and how you look at this matter. Musk, Bezos, and Branson are considered as the same kind of space baron due to their similarities. All made their careers in different industries before setting up for the space venture. Bezos started with Amazon. Branson built his empire of Virgin-branded businesses, and Musk with electric cars and online payments. They founded their companies in a few years and became the most known personalities in the world. After starting the companies, all of them joined as the private industry rivals in the space race. They are definitely not the only players in the space game. There are many new startups across the United States and in the world. NASA and the U.S. military also aided these private rivals SpaceX, Virgin, and Blue Origin military through partnerships. They tried to compete and made partnerships with legacy aerospace companies like United Launch Alliance and Boeing, and Northrop Grumman. So, for looking at the space race as a whole, it is necessary to know about the space billionaires and their goals. Let's look at them one by one. First off, Richard Branson. The race between Bezos and Branson dates back to the early 2000s when Virgin Galactic was formed in 2004 and Blue Origin in 2000. Basically, for 2 decades, these companies have been trying to get into space. Even the founders themselves wanted to fly. The rivalry between these two billionaires has taken center stage. Branson's Virgin Galactic was founded with the same business plan as the Blue Origin Shepherd. Branson recently announced his test flight plans in order to get himself to space before Bezos' flight. Even though Branson has aimed to be the first space baron to travel into space, Virgin Galactic has faced many hurdles with setting this plan. A tragic accident during the test flight in 2014 killed a co-pilot. In the race between Bezos and Branson, Branson has an edge because Virgin Galactic has already made people into astronauts. Furthermore, Virgin Galactic has bold long-term goals, including creating a suborbital, supersonic jet for fast shuttle service between cities. Branson's goals truly are out of this world, and we are excited to see where he takes his pursuits next. Next, we'll look at Jeff Bezos. Bezos is the only billionaire who didn't desire to rush manufacturing rockets as a part of his brand. He founded his company, Blue Origin, 6 years after starting Amazon in 2000. The company's motto was Gradatum Ferociter, a Latin phrase that means step by step, ferociously. Even the company's mascot is a tortoise. Following the mantra that slow and steady wins the race, Blue Origin is not the type to embrace speed and trial and error over a slow and precise development process. The company works in complete secrecy for many years, and now its goals are clear. Bezos wants to send people to live and work in spinning, orbital space colonies. Virgin develops cheaper rockets and spacecraft for creating extraterrestrial housing. New Shepard is an entirely autonomous, reusable, and suborbital rocket of Blue Origin. Moreover, Amazon has also announced its plans for building a constellation of internet beaming satellites like SpaceX's Starlink. Bezos' company is also working on more ambitious technologies. As an example of this, the company recently laid out its plans for a powerful orbital rocket called New Glenn. Bezos undoubtedly has a passion for his space pursuits, and this is not slowing down anytime soon. Lastly, we have Elon Musk. It is common for space fans to assume that Elon Musk, SpaceX, is definitely a leader in the space race. Musk's space venture was founded in 2002 and built rockets for shuttling satellites and cargo into the Earth's orbit. This trip requires speeds of up to 17,000 miles per hour and the building of a 1,500-piece constellation of internet beaming satellites. These rockets are also capable of landing and reusing much of their hardware after a flight, which explains why SpaceX has won enormous NASA and U.S. military contracts. After the successful rocket operation and synchronized landings, they developed a spacecraft to carry astronauts to the International Space Station. Now SpaceX is looking forward to a spaceship that can take humans to the Moon and Mars, whereas neither Bezos nor Branson's companies are capable of taking astronauts to orbit. Their companies have just scratched the edge of space. SpaceX has collected a considerable number of fans who defend its every move, but there's no doubt that it is the pioneer of the commercial space sector for its record-breaking history. Despite its performance in the space industry for decades, Musk himself has not traveled to space yet. He has yet to make any announcements directly related to this matter. However, his one noteworthy remark on this matter was that he'd like to die on Mars, just not on impact. Moreover, he criticized his rivals for attempting to generate profits that are conflicting with the goal of SpaceX's initial goal of making life multiplanetary. Well, all three billionaires have similar but distinctive ambitions in the space race. Their goal is to get satellites for the private sector and get people or cargo into space quickly and cost-effectively. So that's it for the video. Let us know your opinion on this so-called space rivalry in the comments section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, TechWave. As always, thank you guys for watching. We will see you in the next video.